So today was a really crazy day today. So 3 interviews in one day. And let me tell you something. So the 3 different positions, one was cybersecurity related, one was cloud engineer, and one was for an IT director. But here's the thing. All of the questions that came were basics and fundamentals. They wasn't on really complicated cloud topics. It was focused on, do you actually understand the basics? So here's the thing. When you're looking at going into some of these roles, you're looking at becoming a cloud engineer, a Linux engineer, or a cybersecurity engineer. If you don't take time to learn the basics, like when somebody asks you a question, explain to me what happens when you click on Google in your browser and you have to deep dive deep into what that is. You'll have questions that are simple like that you have to be very pointed and given an extremely in-depth example to be able to show your technical knowledge and capability. So if you can't do that, you're not going to survive. You're not going to make it. So focus on the basics. Focus on what it takes to actually learn your craft, right? Like a plumber has to learn how to weld the pipes together and be able to make sure that the water is flowing. You have to make sure you understand how IT works from the very basics and the very fundamentals. All right. So once you learn that, then you can get into all the fancy stuff. And one thing that is driving me nuts, even with a lot of my students, you have to be able to type, right? So people want to make $100,000, $200,000. Here's the thing. You're going to get paid $100,000, $200,000 or higher if you can solve those kind of problems. But if you don't spend the time to do something so simple like type on the keyboard, that's a problem. So please learn the fundamentals, focus on the basics, and then get into the fancy, smancy, super duper Kubernetes, Docker, cloud, all this other stuff. Do the basics first. It is your foundation. Okay. You don't want to stick windows on the wall of a building and you don't have no foundation. So please just think about that and we'll talk soon.